This creator asked people to tell her something a guy did that gave them the ick so bad they had to cut it off. Some of these make me want to crawl out of my own skin. I went to pull out my chair on a first date and he went to go sit down in my chair. He picked me up and his car smelled good, so I asked what scent his freshener was and he points to the back seat and it's a lit candle. What? Told me he was in a hoe phase. We are in our early 30s. That's not cute. His phone background was himself. Cringe. He got a parking ticket on the first date and expected me to pay half of it. Came to my house and proceeded to show my whole family his 30-minute YouTube video of him rapping. And they watched it? Told me he was so popular in high school. That's one way to tell everybody you peaked. He would say question mark every time he would ask a question. For example, so what's your favorite color? Question mark. Over text or in person? It's bad either way. He came to pick me up wearing a fedora. I told him I left something in my house and never came back. He called my dog ugly, blocked him on everything. He would have caught hands from me. It was our first date. He literally fake proposed to me in the middle of a packed and tiny restaurant right after I told him I don't like being the center of attention with people I don't know. Because it's just a funny prank. I had to tell everyone it was a joke. He went to the bathroom and I walked out. The waitress came running after me with a margarita and a to-go cup. Not all heroes wear capes. He kissed me so aggressively I was legitimately dizzy, and then when I searched my mouth for cuts, I found a piece of food that I hadn't eaten. Lived with his mom and he had the master bedroom. Thanksgiving, Regina George. We weren't dating yet, but we were talking almost daily, and he said, I can't promise I won't cheat on you, but I'll sure try not to do it. What? He called meat, chicken, beef, etc. flesh. Wore jelly shoes, bright blue ones, with socks. Let me Google jelly shoes. One time during an argument, I turned around and caught him flexing in the mirror. Bro, we went bowling and he wore no socks, put his feet in the rented bowling shoes. Ugh. Wrote me a love letter that was completely AI generated. And they say romance is dead. My dog absolutely hated him, and my dog loved my husband immediately. Trust your fur babies. Correct. I came home from work and my very inside dog was tied to a tree outside because the dog was in his way. He had to pack his stuff and leave my apartment expeditiously. He was never contacted again. Good. He wore jeans to the gym. The way his body pathetically whipped around when he went over his speed bump. Always said good girl to me. Even said it in front of my mom one time. Boundaries. He brought me flowers from a cemetery. One day he bit his toenails in front of me because he didn't have clippers. I left that day and never saw him again. We were walking down some stairs. He jumped off the last step and clicked his heels together like a leprechaun. I think that was kind of funny. He had a peanut allergy. I did not have time for that. Ordered a $75 steak, well done, then poured half a bottle of ketchup on it. Straight to jail. First time I met his family, him and his mother used baby talk when speaking to each other. Girl, run. I was reading a menu at dinner after only knowing each other a couple of weeks, and he tapped my menu and said, look at me while I'm talking. What? One time I was doubled over in pain on my period, and he told me every other woman deals with it. Why can't you? I'm no expert, but I'm sure it's not that bad. No period, no opinion. Okay? What? He stuck his finger in my mouth every time I yawned and ruined my yawns. The worst people do this, by the way. His negative exclamation of choice was, oh, poopy. Ugh. He took off his shirt and started flexing while repeatedly saying, I'm goated. Aren't I goated? I'm goated, right? Showing off doing a backflip and farted. He called his mom while we were on a date to get her to come and pay for the food. He wore flip-flops to the movie theater and took them off and just had his bare feet up in the recliner seat. Don't do this. Girl, this sounds like the start of a Dateline episode. I'm glad you're okay. First date, and he had me as his wallpaper. What? He asked me to pick him up, and I told him to Uber and gave him the address to the animal shelter because they take strays. I don't. He asked me, so in order to see you, I have to take you out? Yeah, that's how dating works. Brought me an oatmeal raisin cookie from the cookie platter instead of chocolate chip because it was healthier. This is violence. I was following him to the restaurant for our third date and he didn't use his turn signal at all the entire drive. Absolutely not. Men, take notes. These are the things not to do. ever, other than the leprechaun click.